Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be reading What If Naruto Was the Beast Monarch. I'll leave the link in the description for those who want to check it out. Okay, let's get right into it. Torchlights dance in the shadows of the forest. The laughing of the mob mimics the calls a pack of hyenas make after a fresh kill. As if to mock their prey like the canines when they hunt a gazelle, so too are the bloodthirsty mob after brutalizing this young boy. His name is Uzumaki Naruto. He has no family. No one to love him. No one to care for him. Just this night, he was thrown out of the orphanage that abused him all his life. He only knows his age because he learned he was born the night the fox demon attacked the village. That was 7 years ago. The small red-headed boy is barely breathing. He can feel blood in his lungs. He can't move. They left him in the forest for the beasts. He can feel them surrounding him as the mob leaves. He hears their growling. He sees their eyes that are filled with hunger. They close in on him. He closes his eyes as his consciousness leaves him. The last thing he remembers is hearing their call the beasts. As Naruto awakens, he finds himself in a sewer. He feels something beckoning him to go further inside. He follows, the water sloshing with every footstep. He comes to a large open room. There are two figures in the middle of the massive room. The first figure is a beautiful woman with long black hair and what appears to be animal ears on top of her head. Naruto can tell she's easily the most beautiful woman he's ever seen. She has long legs and tan skin. She wears a skirt made of what seems to be animal skin and a top to cover her breasts made of the same material. She wears a necklace made of small bones. She has sharp red eyes and clawed hands and feet. The other figure in the room is a massive man that appears to be more beast than human. He sits on a massive throne made of bones from what appears to be monsters. He has a mane of long black hair. His large, powerful build is slightly covered in the fur and bones of some beast. His hands and feet are massive and clawed. He has similarly sharp eyes that are yellow instead of red. He's the first to speak. Is this the one? Contains you, Kurumi? He asks, his voice deep and commanding. The woman nods. He is, my lord. He is my host. The humans call him a Jinchuriki, correct? He asks. Yes, my lord. She responds. He rises to his feet, a towering hulk of a man. Or beast. Naruto is afraid. He doesn't know either of these people and the man doesn't seem to be friendly. As he approaches Naruto, he stops in front of him, looking down on Naruto as a lion looks at an ant. He narrows his gaze at Naruto before speaking. I don't have much time here. And frankly, don't even want to be here. Naruto shivers at the man's tone. Unfortunately, I don't have much of a choice. I was killed by that damn Shadow Monarch. Fortunately, my consciousness escaped, albeit only temporarily. Was brought here by Kurumi, the one your people call the Kyuubi no Yoko. Naruto's eyes widen at the revelation. The woman behind him is the one who attacked the village. Focus, brat. Damn it, humans disgust me so much. Your kind stinks and are so brainless. Have half a mind to eat you and just fade into oblivion. He sighs. But as the Beast Monarch, it is my obligation to pass my mantle on. As it seems you're dying as well, neither of us have much time. So I'll make this short. You'll become the new Beast Monarch. Kurumi here will be your guide and companion. Understand? Naruto is speechless. Literally, huh? TCH. Stupid brat. The Beast Monarch says. He reaches down and grabs Naruto by his neck and lifts him up, his grip suffocating young Naruto. He grins sadistically. Just shut up, brat. Enjoy my power, disgusting human. Raising his free hand, he brandishes his claw. Naruto's eyes widen. He struggles slightly before the Beast Monarch plunges his claw into his abdomen. Naruto opens his mouth to scream but no sound comes out. The Beast Monarch suddenly begins to glow in a red light. The world around Naruto goes black and he loses consciousness. Outside of Naruto's mind, the beasts in the forest suddenly run away in fear. A powerful red beam of energy shoots out of Naruto's chest and into the sky. All of Konoha feel a sudden surge of crushing and oppressive power. Even the mighty Hokage, a man who has seen 2 wars, sweats at the oppressive energy. The 2 other elders who are in the room with him turn and look at Hiruzen. Hiruzen, is that? The woman asks. No, Koharu. This isn't the same. It's different, stronger and heavier. Hiruzen answers. Those damn civilians. Did they cause the Kyuubi to be released? Homura shouts. You should have done more, Hiruzen. He should have been with Jiraiya and not here where these people want to kill him. Koharu adds. Hiruzen grits his teeth. We don't know that this is Naruto's doing. Anbu. Spread out and search for Naruto. Take any civilians that are even acting remotely suspicious to Lbiki. Suddenly, the night air is split by a bloodthirsty, spine-chilling roar. The sound is so horrifying that all goes silent in the forest and in the village of Konoha. Hiruzen looks out the window towards the forest. What in Kami's name is that? He joins the search for Naruto. He and every Jounin and Anbu searched for young Naruto that night. But the boy was nowhere to be found. 7 years after the disappearance of Naruto, are you sure you want to do this, Weasel? The Hokage asks one of his masked Anbu. Yes, Hokage-sama. If this is meant to happen, then we'll be the one to do so. The Hokage sighs in sadness. He feels as though something is wrong with the situation. Hell, to his own admission the whole situation is wrong. Remove your mask, Itachi. Hiruzen says. He does. Hiruzen sees the emotionless mask Itachi is wearing. Hiruzen narrows his eyes. What are your true feelings, Itachi? Don't hide it from me. Itachi grits his teeth and immediately begins to tear up. There's something wrong, Hokage-sama. It doesn't make sense for me to murder my entire family. There has to be another way. Itachi says. Hiruzen knew that, even if he was a highly trained Anbu, even he would succumb to emotions. He nods. I agree, Itachi-kun. You've already identified the conspirators, so it doesn't make sense to have to murder your entire family. Hiruzen sees the desperation in Itachi's eyes. He reaches down and picks up the list Itachi provided of the names of conspirators in the Uchiha family to overthrow the Hokage. Doing so would severely weaken the village, making them extremely vulnerable to outside forces and enemy villages. Hiruzen looks at Itachi. You plan to do it tonight? Itachi shakes his head. I still have some time before they act. I'd like to find out everything before going through with this, Hokage-sama. Maybe there's something else happening that I don't know about. Hiruzen nods. This isn't the type of action one would take on a whim. As Hiruzen reads the list, he fails to notice the squirrel outside his window. Little did he know that the squirrel was being manipulated by a much more powerful being. That being can be seen crouched on top of the Hokage monument. Naruto, now 14 years old, stands at a full height of 5 feet 11 inches tall. Extremely well muscled but not a hulking menace like the previous Beast Monarch, he is very lean and athletically built. His claws are sharp enough to rend steel like butter and his teeth can crush stone. Beside him stands his loyal partner and lover, Kurumi. He processes the information relayed by the squirrel and turns to Kurumi, giving her a nod. The two disappear in a burst of speed. Naruto appears outside of a cave on the outskirts of Konoha. The cave has a genjutsu over it to disguise its true purpose. Naruto easily sees through it as no genjutsu affects him, even those cast by Kurumi who uses demonic illusions. He enters into the deep cave and comes to a massive door. The door appears to be protected by a powerful seal that can only be activated by certain people. Naruto smirks. Brandishing his claws, Naruto grabs the door, his claws digging deep into the metal and twisting and warping the steel construct. With an explosion of raw, otherworldly strength, Naruto tears the door open like he's ripping a piece of paper. The sound alerts the inhabitants, and several root members confront the intruder. As they appear, Naruto cracks a very sinister grin. The root Anbu attack in a group. They draw the ninjato and slash at Naruto, only for their swords to bounce off of Naruto's body. Naruto chuckles as they pause to look at him. My turn. He grabs 2 of the root members by their faces, crushing their skulls in his bare hands. He then tosses them against the facility walls, making a sickening squelch noise. Another member attacks Naruto, who simply catches their sword without looking at them. He crushes the blade, grabs them by the neck and tears off their mask. Naruto then takes his other hand and grabs the top of their head. He opens his mouth wide and sees the look of terror on the root Anbu's face as he sees the sharp teeth that line Naruto's mouth. Naruto then bites down on his face, muffled screams and blood-curdling shrieks following. He then tears off his face, chewing and swallowing. The man falls to the ground, twitching grotesquely before going limp. Root Anbu are supposed to be emotionless. But Naruto just put the fear back in them. Deep inside the base, Danzo can hear the butchering of his agents as well as their screams. He's terrified. Before long, Danzo comes face to face with Naruto. He meets the terrifying Beast Monarch in one of the corridors. All of his root agents have been dismembered, torn limb from limb, some eaten, none recognizable. Danzo speaks. Who are Naruto interrupts him and grabs his face, lifting him into the air. Naruto moved so quickly that Danzo was incapable of seeing his movements. He then grabs Danzo's right arm. I know about your little secret, weak man. I can see the chakra flowing inside you. Not gonna help this time. He tears off Danzo's right arm, revealing an appendage full of Sharingan eyes. He slams Danzo's head into the wall behind him and stabs a finger into the bandages. He pulls out the eye, revealing another Sharingan, a Mangekyo. He throws it to the ground. Naruto then says, "You tried so many times to get the old man to give me to you. You even tried to kill him. You claim to be supporting these people from the shadows, yet your actions only hurt the shinobi clans of Konoha. You sicken me, mortal. And now, you even have a hand in destroying one of these clans." Naruto chuckles. "No. Not this time." Danzo goes to speak, but Naruto bites his face. Tearing his head off, he drops the lifeless form of Danzo to the ground. He then goes to study what files Danzo kept hidden from the Hokage. His findings disgust Naruto. That's it for today. I was planning to do this in one go, but it's taking longer than expected, so I will be splitting this into parts. See you guys next time, hopefully soon, for part 2.